In this video, we're going to walk through how to go through and create this forced choice reinforcement survey for classroom management. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to want to make a copy of the spreadsheet. I'm just showing you this Google Drive folder that has everything behind the scenes. And this was created by Louise. So shout out to Louise for helping me set up all the scoring in the background on this Google Sheet. Okay, so again, you're going to just need this one link that's going to be this Google Sheet. Do not mess up with Sheet 2. Okay, don't even touch it. This is just Louise's mind figuring out everything. So right here with the results, once your students take the survey, their results are going to come onto this spreadsheet. So you can see right here, we've got all the students answered, but right here, Louise set up the scoring, so it's going to go into those different categories. And what the end result is going to look like is the students are going to have something that looks like this. And then you can quickly go and you can see, okay, this student really, really loves adult approval. So I need to figure out how am I going to provide that motivation or that support to that student. Maybe your student likes independent rewards or peer approval. Okay, so again, you're going to use this to help understand your students better and what kind of rewards or reinforcement you can use with them. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to File and you're going to make a copy. Okay, so I'm going to keep it copy of just so I know. Once you do that, you're going to hit OK. And it might take a little bit to load because of all of those different formulas. Once it loads, you're going to go into see here, they moved some things on me. Right here, Tools, Manage Form, and you're going to go to the live form. You're going to send this to your students. Okay, so this is the survey. This is what they're going to choose. They're going to pick one out of all of these different 40 questions, and it's just a pretty quick one. Which one would you pick? So it's like a would you rather. Teacher writes 100 on your paper or be the first to finish. Okay, so again, students are going to go through and answer these questions. You could do it with a class. You can read it to your students. Or you could have your students do it by themselves depending on their level and what you know about your students. Okay, once they do this survey, you will then come in back to this Google Sheet and you're going to do some magic. You're going to go into extensions and you're going to need Autocrat. On Autocrat, you're going to click Launch. Once you launch Autocrat, it's already set up for you. You just need to change a couple different things to align with your students. So right here, you can click this little pencil to edit, and you will just, again, go through the different steps. You can rename it, but you don't really need to. So you can hit next. You're going to keep this template. You're going to make sure just everything looks great. And then right here, you are going to do whatever the name of the student is. It's going to put their results. So again, you don't need to change any of this. Okay, this is going to pull into my folder. So you need to create a folder in your Drive and call it results. Delete my folder and choose your new folder. Okay, so again, create a folder in Drive, call it results, maybe the school year, and then you're going to add your folder, delete my folder. On step 5, you need to do something, okay? Every other step, you don't need to do something until step 5. Okay, this is an option. Right here, you can kind of see I skipped slide 6, I skipped 7. On 8, this is an email that's going to go to your students. So right here, name, force choice reinforcement survey. Here are the results from the you can change whatever you want to say. You can say, hey, thank you so much for taking this survey. You don't even need to send this out to your students. Depending on their grade level and your students, you might want to send this out to your students. However, you might not want to. So again, if you want to send it to your students, this is that Autocrat part. If you don't want to, you can just say, no, you don't want to send an email. Okay. Then what's next is you're going to go ahead and run that trigger. And what that trigger is going to do is it's going to create all of these Google Sheets or slides for you. And then you can really see quickly what a student might need. So again, that student's name is going to be here. And then you can see, okay, that student really needs a competitive approval. How can I add that into my classroom? Okay, so again, everything's going to be right there, but it's also going to be on the spreadsheet for you as well. But if you want to share this with your students, you can set up that autocrat so that way they kind of have an understanding as well what their needs and wants are as well. Okay, once you're done, again, you're going to hit run and then you're going to hit save. And then all you have to do is click that plus sign. So again, if you want to, or you need to create a folder, then you also need to decide, are you going to send it to your students or not? So that's that email step. And then you're going to click this play button. And that's it. So then all of your things will run. You can see Autocrat Magic over here. And again, the scoring is happening right here. So I can quickly see what most of my students like or what most of my students need. So again, this is the Forced Choice Reinforcement Survey.